So, do you have a business that you want to take to the next level, but you just don't know how, or you just feel stuck? You want to scale your business and it just seems to be going nowhere, feel stagnant? Or are you trying to start a new business and you're looking for the best approach? So, imagine you have a tool that works 24/7 while you're asleep. It automates all the repetitive tasks. It's able to predict trends, and most of all, it's able to boost your profits. I mean, that sounds like a dream, right? Nah, that's exactly what we're going to talk about in this video. We're going to talk about 6 ways that AI can scale your business faster than you even thought possible. All right, so the first way that AI can really help you in your business is to automate the repetitive tasks. In this day and age, you shouldn't really be doing too much data entry because AI can do that now for you. You can even have AI schedule your appointments. You can use AI to filter your emails. The amount of things that you can use AI to automate is up to your own imagination. So just to give you an example, for me in my business, I have AI essentially suggest some responses to some of my messages. So basically what I did is have a lot of my messages analyzed by AI so that when I receive my next message, the AI tool can predict the type of response that I'm going to give to that message, so that I don't have to waste too much brain power trying to think of a response. So based on my previous responses, AI knows exactly how I might respond to the next message coming in. And this is perfect, especially if you have some type of business where people tend to ask the same types of questions over and over and over again. So next up is personalizing customer experiences. So when I talk about personalizing customer experiences, I'm talking about something like Amazon's recommendation system. So you notice that when you purchase something on the Amazon website, you tend to get more recommendations for more products that you might be interested in. Or even something like Netflix. Netflix really knows the type of movies that you tend to watch and suggest movies based on the type of movies that you've watched. So you can incorporate something similar in your business where if you find that your customers tend to like something about your business, you promote more of that thing. So essentially, personalizing your customer experiences is definitely going to promote more engagement or loyalty with your brand. So another great use for AI is predictive analysis. I mean, wouldn't it be nice to know of different events that might occur even before they occur? I know some people might think you're some type of witch or wizard when you can predict the future with AI. But essentially, that's what a lot of big companies are using AI for now. This is especially useful if you're running some type of business that you have to deal with inventory. Because one of the problems with inventory is sometimes you might have a little too much or you might have a little too little. Both cases are bad because if you have too much inventory, that means you're spending way too much money. And if you have too little, you're going to have a lot of dissatisfied customers. So if you can use AI to analyze your data so you can predict the demand for your inventory, that is perfect. So for example, imagine you're a grocery store or supermarket and your AI tool tells you that whenever a lot of people are starting to buy hand sanitizers, 2 weeks later, they're going to start buying a bunch of toilet tissues. I mean, it might not make sense to you, but sometimes you just have to trust the data. So if you're interested in some predictive tools, maybe you should look into some software like Tableau or IBM Watson for some predictive business analysis. Okay, so next up is boosting your marketing with AI-powered campaigns. Suppose you wanted to reach all the pregnant women in your neighborhood and you're trying to sell them some type of maternity products. Okay. The hard way to do things will probably be to go door to door or do word of mouth, try to figure out who's pregnant in your neighborhood and so forth. And now all you have to do is just start a Facebook campaign and you just specify that you're looking for pregnant women in your neighborhood. And it itself would find females that are in a specific demographic. And you're probably wondering, how will it know who's pregnant? So Facebook and Google have a lot of data on you. And whether you like it or not, you don't need to specifically tell them that you're pregnant for them to determine that you're pregnant. Some of the things that you look up online might be heavily catered towards pregnant people. So then that's one data point that they can try to determine whether you're pregnant or not. Another thing could be even in your post, your Instagram or Facebook or any type of meta post that you may put about pregnancy would be another data point. And even the purchases that you do make online, if it's the type of purchases that pregnant people tend to make, that's also another data point. So essentially, when you put a lot of different data points together, you can tell with almost 99% certainty whether someone is pregnant or not. That's what the AI in Facebook marketing or Google marketing does, so that you don't end up wasting too much money trying to advertise to people who are not your target audience. So yeah, AI can really help you improve your return on investment when you're running your marketing campaigns. Okay, so next up is streamlining the recruitment and HR. So nowadays, you can do a lot of your recruitment with AI. So things such as screening resumes, for example, this can all be done with AI now. And you can determine whether they're a good cultural fit or whether they have the required skills for the job. You can do all of that initial screening with AI. So in the past, the way the recruitment process would work is that a company would create a job posting and then they would receive a lot of emails with people's resumes, and then someone somewhere would have to go through each and every email and check each and every resume to at least try to see if the person is a good fit. And you can imagine, especially if you have, let's say, over 100 candidates, sometimes you might not even go through each email because it would be a waste of time. So you might just pick maybe the first 10 or 20 resumes or the last 10 or 20 resumes, which means you're potentially going to be missing out on the opportunity for a highly qualified candidate. But now you can use something like LinkedIn Recruiter, which would efficiently find your optimal candidate for you, okay? So if you use LinkedIn, you know that there's a lot of data on LinkedIn. So things such as your skill set, the companies you worked for, the certifications that you have, all of that information is typically uploaded on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn recognizes the power and advantage that they have. So they've built an AI tool that can help simplify the recruitment process for you by matching you to the appropriate candidate based on your business needs, basically helping with the recruitment and employment aspect of your business. All right, so another way AI can help you, I'm stuck in Toronto traffic right now, and it's snowing today, so things are moving extra slow. But like I was saying, another way AI can help you is with product development. You're probably wondering, how in the world is AI going to develop my products? So by that, I don't mean specifically creating your products for you, even though AI could help you with that, but guiding you towards the product or the features that have the highest impact. Let me give you an example. There's a lot of businesses that receive reviews and all they do is just respond to the reviews and they don't really do much with it. But you should see your reviews as a guide for what type of things are in demand for your business. Okay, so one thing you can do is have AI analyze your reviews, and then it can give you a breakdown or identify what the majority of the customers are complaining about, or ways you can improve the value or whatever offerings that you're providing. Typically in your customer reviews, you would find a lot of gems in there about what people love about your business or what people wish you could improve on. Okay. And usually, especially if you are running a big business, you may not even have time to go through each and every single review. So you can have AI run a sentiment analysis. If you don't know what that is, you should look it up. You can have AI run a sentiment analysis to get just a general overview of how people feel about your products and what people want, what type of features people want. And based on that, you can provide services that your customers actually want or need. So when I say AI can help you with your product development, hopefully now you know what I'm talking about. So as you can see, AI isn't only for these big giant companies anymore. These tools are accessible and affordable to anyone. I've given you 6 examples of how you can use some of these tools to help you in your business or your startup. But I'm sure once you start digging into some of these things that we talked about, you'll find a lot more ways that AI can help you in your business. So I'm curious, which of these strategies will you try first to scale your business? And if you want more videos just like this, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.